From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou. Hopefully everybody is staying cool out there. And speaking of cool, there's something pretty cool that's going to be going on over in Chariton coming up on Friday. This is what we're talking about, Renegade Nite on the Chariton Square. Angie Taylor is here to talk all about that. First of all, thank you for making the trip.
You're very welcome. It was a very scenic trip.
How about that? And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about having a little road trip, going down to Chariton for a very special event happening this Friday. Tell us about it.
It is Renegade Nite. It is actually the first bike night they have had in over 14 years down there. And we are expecting Richard Arndt and the Brew to put on an amazing live band performance. And he is just incredible to work with. I've worked with him in the past.
Yeah, Richard Arndt, everybody knows him around the Des Moines area. He is a classic rock artist, southern rock themed. He's just an awesome guy in general, and just he's in touch with what people are feeling.
He really is. He and his wife Missy, they're an unstoppable couple. And so anyways, they truly are community-minded individuals.
Absolutely. We see him playing in parades all the time on the back of floats and back of trailers and around town, and just really he's a down-to-earth great rocker, and we appreciate him taking some time out to go down there and perform. And I want to talk about when the events are going to be happening on Friday. This is this Friday, everybody, and this is the first event, hopefully, in a series of these, right?
Exactly. We're hoping to next year do 3 or 4 of them during the summer. We have not finalized all of those plans yet. And it starts around, the band starts at 6, Richard starts at 6, but we're asking everyone to come down around 5 or a little bit earlier to enjoy food, fun, beverages. There's going to be a cornhole tournament by our 4th of July committee.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's going to be a couple of vendors there with bike retail products to purchase.
Biking gear.
Yep.
Great, and this is all happening at the Chariton Square.
It is, it is, and it's really exciting. In fact, we will start preparing and setting up tomorrow night around 9 o'clock.
Okay, and you said the Chariton Square, everybody, if you're from Chariton area, you know where that is. That's the gathering point of the city, which is really cool. But what's really neat is that other businesses in the area have really come together to make this event as special as it's going to be on Friday, and you have some very special people to make sure you thank.
I do. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Midwest Heritage, the Sheridan Hy-Vee store, Rose and her group, and Matt Beanblossom and the Sheraton Distribution Center, and Tony Casca with Midwest Heritage. They have been absolutely blessings to work with, and they've stepped up to be our stage sponsor and our event sponsor.
Okay.
And they've just been incredible to work with, a true blessing. But we also have one other premier sponsor, and that is actually Southern Iowa Plumbing and Corridon and John Butts. And thank you, John, for your help. But this has really been a team effort bringing this to life.
Yeah, and that really tells you about the businesses and how important the community is to them. With Sheridan, with the connection with Midwest Heritage Bank, that's an obvious connection for people that have been around here for a while, because that's where the base company, really got their start.
It is.
And so they're still there. They're still helping out the community.
They very much are. In fact, I have to say hi to everybody. They're all like, say hi to us. So, hey, Sheridan. But anyways, they're just a great bunch of people. I've only been living here in Sheridan for a year. My husband's been working down there for 3.5, almost 4.
Okay.
And so the people of Sheridan all come together, the volunteers, chamber, Main Street, you name it, the entire community is coming together to make it happen.
Now, what is the purpose of this big event that is going on? Because you're going to be helping out something that's happening right there at the square, because it sounds like the square needs some improvements.
We are. This is a fundraiser for the Sheridan Area Chamber Main Street program. And some of the funds will be going to the brand new sidewalk project.
Okay.
They are tearing up all the sidewalks downtown, and because there's cool rooms underneath our sidewalks, so they're in the process of beautifying the entire square. It's going to take a while, but they've started. And if you're coming in, be sure you check out our Facebook page, because we do have a map up there that talks about traffic flow, because we do have a couple of streets that are shut down.
There's the Facebook page, folks. Facebook, Chariton Bike Nite, Nite for night. There it is again. It is Renegade Nite on the Chariton Square. And again, it's happening this Friday.
This Friday.
And hopefully next year we'll have a bunch of these.
Absolutely. And right now the weather forecast is sunny and 93. So we hope to see anybody that wants to take a road trip to come on down.
Yeah, a lot of different neat ways to get down there. So again, it is Renegade Nite on the Chariton Square, happening this Friday, starting at 5 o'clock. Richard Arndt and the Brew will be performing starting at about 6. Get out there and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 to 10.
All right, Angie, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
All right, folks, when we come back, we're going to meet the new Chief Animal Officer at the Blank Park Zoo and find out what he has in mind coming up next on Iowa Live.